The sun blazed in a cloudless sky, a perfect canvas of blue stretching as far as the eye could see. It promised a day of warmth and laughter. Perfect for a water park adventure, a place where worries melt away like ice cream on a hot day. We arrived at Splashy Funland, the entrance beckoning us closer with its vibrant colors, greeted by a burst of color and the sound of laughter, a symphony of pure, unadulterated joy. Giant, twisty slides towered above us, like colorful serpents reaching for the sky, promising a thrilling descent. And sparkling pools beckoned, their cool, inviting waters shimmering under the sun. Palm trees swayed gently in the breeze, and the air was filled with the scent of sunscreen and popcorn, a classic combination that screamed summer fun. Our group stood at the entrance, grinning in our brightest swimsuits, ready to dive headfirst into a day of aquatic adventures. One friend pointed at a dragon-shaped slide, its scales shimmering in the sunlight, a challenge waiting to be conquered. Another did a happy dance, barely able to contain their excitement. We clutched our towels and floaties, our essential gear for a day of watery escapades. Buzzing with excitement, a palpable energy that crackled in the air. Passing a giant pineapple fountain, a whimsical touch that added to the park's playful atmosphere, we watched kids giggle in the mist, their faces alight with pure joy. The lazy river wound past, a tranquil oasis amidst the thrilling chaos, dotted with people floating on donut rings, their laughter echoing through the air. We claimed a row of colorful lounge chairs as our home base, a strategic location for relaxation and refueling between adventures. Without hesitation, we dashed to the first pool and leaped in, abandoning all inhibitions. Splash! A tidal wave of refreshing coolness enveloped us. Cool water everywhere, summer heat forgotten, replaced by a surge of pure, unadulterated bliss. The fun had officially begun, and there was no turning back now. We were ready for anything that Splashy Funland could throw our way. Our first challenge of the day awaited us, a true test of our water park mettle. It was the tallest, twistiest slide in the entire park, a swirling behemoth of watery fun that promised an unforgettable ride. Just looking at it made our hearts race with anticipation. We grabbed our mats, the trusty steeds of our slippery adventure, and began to climb the seemingly endless stairs. With each step, our hearts pounded a little harder, fueled by excitement and a touch of nervous energy. Finally, at the top, breathless but exhilarated, the view was absolutely incredible. From up here, the people below looked like tiny ants scurrying about, all immersed in their own endless fun. The entire water park stretched out before us, a vibrant tapestry of pools and slides. The lifeguard, our gatekeeper to watery thrills, gave us a reassuring thumbs up. One by one, with a mix of anticipation and glee, we launched ourselves into the depths of the orange tunnel. Inside the swirling vortex, colored lights flashed around us, creating a dazzling spectacle as we swirled and twirled through the darkness. Our laughter echoed through the tunnel, bouncing off the walls in a symphony of pure joy. Suddenly, a burst of daylight. We shot out of the tunnel's mouth, splashing into the cool pool below with a huge, satisfying cheer. Our friends waited for us, hair slicked back from their own thrilling descents, ready to celebrate with high fives in the refreshing water. And without a moment's hesitation, we raced back up. Now seasoned slide experts, we were eager to try new ways down, pushing the boundaries of watery fun. On our tummies spinning wildly, always laughing, our faces lit up with pure, unadulterated joy. Each ride was a brand new adventure, a unique experience filled with thrills and laughter. The exhilarating rush of the water and the refreshing splash at the end never ever got old. We were having so much fun, we honestly could have done it 100 times and still wanted more. Those super swirly slides were pure, unadulterated joy, the highlight of an unforgettable day. Next stop, the giant wave pool, a place where the ocean's rhythm meets the thrill of a water park. Get ready for some serious splash time. It's designed just like a real beach, complete with a gentle slope into the water and the promise of rolling waves. We grabbed bright yellow tubes, our trusty steeds for conquering the simulated surf. Eagerly we waded in, the cool water a refreshing contrast to the summer heat. Suddenly a horn sounded, its deep tone echoing across the pool, signaling the start of the wave action. The waves began, gentle at first, just enough to create a pleasant rocking motion, then bigger, growing in size and intensity with each passing moment. We floated together, a small flotilla of friends bobbing on the artificial tide. Rising and falling, the waves lifting us up and then gently setting us back down. Giggling as the waves lifted us higher and higher, the thrill of the ride infectious. Letting go of our tubes, abandoning ourselves to the mercy of the waves. We jumped and dove, plunging into the cool, refreshing water, pretending to be dolphins, leaping and diving through the waves with playful abandon. Sometimes a wave crashed over our heads, a sudden, exhilarating rush of water, and we came up laughing, sputtering and gasping, but always laughing. We linked arms, forming a chain of friendship against the relentless waves, daring the waves to break us apart, testing the strength of our bond against the force of the water. The sun sparkled on the water, creating a dazzling display of light and movement. Everyone around us smiling and splashing, caught up in the joy of the moment. Time disappeared as we played, lost in the rhythm of the waves and the company of friends. The world a blur of blue and laughter, a kaleidoscope of summer fun. The wave pool was a party, a celebration of summer and friendship, and we were right in the middle of it, soaking it all in, floating with friends, sharing laughter and the thrill of the waves. We felt pure happiness, the kind that only a perfect summer day can bring. The waves kept coming, each one a fresh burst of energy and excitement, and so did our smiles, reflecting the joy of the moment. It was the heart of summer fun, a memory we'd cherish long after the sun had set. We dashed to the splash pad, a wild zone of fountains and sprays. Water shot from animal-shaped sprinklers, a hippo, a wiggly snake. In the center, a giant bucket filled slowly, suspense building. We ran through geysers, stomped on surprise jets, and stood under a mushroom waterfall. Covering fountains with our feet made water shoot even higher, endless silly surprises. Suddenly, a bell rang. The bucket was about to tip. Everyone gathered underneath, eyes wide. Whoosh! A tidal wave crashed down, soaking us from head to toe. We screamed and laughed, jumping in puddles, dripping but delighted. The splash pad was pure silly fun. We ran around waiting for the next big splash. Impossible not to smile here. As the sun dipped lower, the park glowed in golden light. We were tired in the best way. Wrinkly fingers, happy hearts. For our last adventure, we floated down the lazy river, eyes half closed, letting the current carry us. The sounds of the park softened, a gentle breeze carrying the scent of cotton candy. We watched families packing up, everyone smiling and content. Climbing out, we wrapped up in warm towels, moving slower now. The wild energy faded into peaceful joy. We knew we'd remember this day for a long time. One last look at the slides and sparkling pools glowing in the sunset. We were tired, but our hearts were full. We'd slid, splashed, and laughed all day. The ultimate summer adventure, already dreaming of the next one, together.